In the past, people from different countries made different things. In Europe, they had metal jewelry, clay bowls, and glass cups. In the Middle East, they had new kinds of food and drinks. And in Asia, they had beautiful clothes and things for their homes. People traded these things all over the world. But they didn't have airplanes, and their boats were small and slow. How did people travel? They traveled over land. For hundreds of years, traders traveled from Europe to Asia on the Great Silk Road. The Great Silk Road is over 2,000 years old and 6,000 kilometers long. It goes across Europe and Asia. Many cities on this road became very famous. This is Beijing today, the capital of China. But in the 13th century, this city was called Dadu, or Konbalik. The famous ruler of China, Kublai Khan, lived here, and the traveler Marco Polo stayed here when he was in China. It was a very rich city because a lot of trade happened here. Another famous city on the Silk Road is Istanbul in Turkey. This city is west of Beijing. Today, the city is called Istanbul. But many years ago, it was called Constantinople. Like Beijing, it had a lot of money. Many travelers and traders stayed here when they traveled from Beijing to Venice. Venice was the last city on the Silk Road. Many traders were from here, and they were very rich. You can still see their beautiful homes today. For 2,000 years, the Great Silk Road was famous, and many of the cities on the road are still famous today. This is the Eden Project. It's in Cornwall in the UK. There are 4,500 kinds of plants in the Eden Project. There are flowers, trees, and lots of grass. We need plants like grass, trees, and flowers. They give us food, clothing, and oxygen. That's why the Eden Project grows so many plants. Many of these plants are very different, but they all start growing from a seed, and they all have the same parts. These are trees. Trees have long roots. These roots grow underground, and they take in food and water. Trees have big, strong stems, too. These stems are called trunks. Smaller plants have smaller stems. But big stems and small stems do the same thing. They help the plants to stand, and they bring water from the roots to the other parts of the plant. Stems also grow leaves. Trees have a lot of leaves. Some trees have leaves all year. And some trees don't have leaves in the winter. Other plants have leaves too. Some plants also have flowers. These flowers are often very colorful, and with the help of bees, they make seeds. And then other plants can grow. Some trees grow flowers, and some grow fruit too. This is an apple tree. Inside these apples are new seeds. Many animals eat fruit from trees. Then, these animals move the seeds to other places, and other trees can grow. And when these seeds become new trees and other new plants, they look beautiful too. What kind of plants do you see every day? It's Chinese New Year in Beijing. This is a very big celebration. It celebrates the end of winter and the start of spring. People celebrate Chinese New Year every winter. But it's on a different day every year. Chinese New Year has many different traditions. People won't have to work on this day. Before the celebration, families will clean their homes and usually make delicious food. Some families will eat at a restaurant, but most families will eat at home. At 12 o'clock, the family will leave the house or the restaurant and watch the fireworks. Fireworks are also a Chinese New Year tradition. The fireworks are fun because they are colorful and loud. On New Year's Day, the family will have more food. They will eat rice, vegetables, and meat. They will also play games and have fun. Then they will give presents. Children will get a gift of money called hongbao. These presents come in red envelopes. In the afternoon, people will meet other families and go to the temple. It's a quiet day for the family. Chinese New Year is fun, and there are many traditions. There are games, food, presents, and fireworks. Biomes are natural communities of plants and animals. The Earth has 6 biomes: oceans, freshwater rivers and lakes, deserts, forests, grasslands, and the tundra. This is the ocean. It's the biggest biome because over 70% of the Earth is ocean. A lot of fish and other animals live here. Some are very colorful. People don't live in the ocean, but people need it for rain. Water comes from the ocean, and then it rains on the land. This rain helps to grow food. We don't drink ocean water, but we do drink fresh water. Our lakes and rivers are freshwater. Only about 3% of the world's water is freshwater. But a lot of our towns and cities are next to rivers and lakes. We need fresh water to live. Deserts don't have a lot of fresh water because they are drier and hotter than other biomes. This is the Atacama Desert in Chile. It's the driest place in the world. There aren't many people or animals here because there isn't enough water. But it's beautiful. There are rocks, sand, and mountains, and it's all red. This is a forest in the UK. It's raining. There are many trees, plants, and animals here. There are lots of forests in the world, and they are in hot and cold places. Grasslands have a lot of grass, and many animals live here. Zebras, giraffes, tigers, rhinoceroses, and other animals all live in grasslands. There are grasslands all over the world. The tundra is the coldest biome. Most of the tundra is in North America and Europe. Some animals live here, like the snow leopard, but not many. There are 6 different biomes in the world. Which one is the hottest? Which one is the coldest? Successful students need to stay healthy. And to stay healthy, they need healthy habits. Exercise is a very important healthy habit, and sports are a fun way to exercise. Students can play many different sports. Some students play soccer. Some play baseball. And some run. Sports are good exercise because in sports, you usually run quickly. They're fun, too. You play with friends or on a sports team. But you don't need to play sports. Students do all kinds of activities every day. Some students walk to school, and some ride their bikes. And almost everybody plays on the playground. Successful students need exercise. But it's also very important to eat healthy, balanced meals 3 times a day. Foods like pizza, hamburgers, and French fries taste delicious, but they're usually not good for your health. The healthiest kinds of food are fresh fruits and vegetables. Some countries have healthier food than other countries. Some Italian food is healthy because many Italian meals have a lot of fresh vegetables. Most Japanese food is healthy because Japanese people don't eat a lot of meat, and they eat a lot of fish. Fish is healthier than meat. There are many other healthy habits too. But good food and exercise are the most important. Do you eat healthy foods? Do you exercise every day? There are many ancient sites all over the world. This is Stonehenge. It's in the UK, and it's around 5,000 years old. There are 83 stones here, and they are very heavy. It took a lot of people and a lot of time to build Stonehenge. People pulled these big stones for over 40 kilometers, and they pulled these small stones for over 320 kilometers. Today we still don't know what Stonehenge was, but we know it was very important. This is the Great Wall of China. The wall is 21,196 kilometers long and has some parts that are approximately 2,000 years old. For hundreds of years, farmers, workers, and artisans cut these stones and helped to build the wall. It took thousands of people hundreds of years to build the Great Wall. Today, the Great Wall of China and Stonehenge in the UK are very famous. But probably the most famous ancient site in the world is the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. There are many pyramids in Egypt, but this pyramid is the biggest. It's about 4,500 years old. It took about 20 years to build, and it has approximately 2 million stones. The Great Pyramid, with the statue of the Sphinx, is one of the most famous sites to visit in the world. Around 4 million people come here every year. Stonehenge, the Great Wall of China, and the Great Pyramid are all very old sites. And it took a lot of people and a lot of time to build them. This is Times Square in New York City. Look at all the lights. We use energy every day. Every time we drive a car, turn on a computer, or talk on the phone, we're using energy. Some energy sources will run out in the future. And this is a big problem. But there are some energy sources that will never run out. This is a wind farm. People have used wind energy for thousands of years. We use wind turbines today to create electricity from wind. Some wind farms have enough wind turbines to create electricity for thousands of homes. People like using wind turbines for electricity because they are clean and wind will never run out. Another clean energy source is water. This is the Hoover Dam in the USA. It's very big, and it's over 80 years old. It's on a river, and it makes enough electricity for 1,300,000 homes. It makes electricity for big cities like Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. And this water won't run out, so it's a great source of electricity. This solar farm is also in the USA. And it's in the middle of the desert. There are thousands of solar panels here, and they turn energy from the sun into electricity. This solar farm makes enough electricity for over 20,000 homes. There's almost always sunlight in the desert, so there's always solar energy. Wind, water, and sun. These are all important sources of energy. They are clean and they will never run out. So these sources will create even more electricity in the future.